Yeah, we got another video. In this video, we're gonna be doing a review on Baby Keem's Casino, which dropped exactly a month ago. Dropped on February 20th, but I'm not that late, so I'm still gonna do a review. Um, First things first. Actually, nah, I want to go track by track and then give my overall thoughts of the album. But like the video if you want to see more content like this. I upload all type of rap content, and let me know what you think about the album. And I'm gonna get straight into it by just going into every song. No Security. Pretty good song to start off with. He's not doing anything too experimental yet. He's kind of rapping on a simple beat that doesn't even have like 808s or anything, but doesn't really need 808s. Pretty good start to the album. Not like trade. It's definitely like a trademark USA, but I feel like Casino, the self-titled track, is more of the intro to the album anyway. So if you want to compare Casino to Trademark USA, then you can do that. But speaking of the self-titled track, Casino, Casino, I think is a great song, one of the best songs in the album. Definitely does compare to Trademark USA in two ways because obviously these both have a lot of energy, but it got a beat switch. I feel like the second half of the beat switch of Trademark USA wasn't that great in my opinion, but I feel like both halves of Casino is really good. I really like the second half more than the first half, but I think everybody agrees with it. I could be wrong about that. I could definitely be wrong about that because I think people love to be on the first half. But yeah, this is a great way to start the album. He was talking his stuff. Great way. Um, Birds and the Bees. I feel like this is a hit song. Some people are like underrating this song. Like, here's the thing about Baby Keem. Baby Keem has some of the best parts of Kendrick, as far as voice, as far as like I don't even know how to explain it, but like you can hear Kendrick influence in this song because like excuse me, kind of reminds me of what you call it, that one song on Mr. Around the Big Steppers, the one with Kodak. I don't remember what the song is called. The song with Kodak on Mr. Around the Big Steppers. That's what it reminds me of. But it has the same like style as like a new age rapper, and I'm not gonna say underground rapper. I'm just gonna say a new age rapper. Birds and the Bees is a great song. It's a hit. I feel like this should be playing on the radio right now. Um, Good Flirts. First of all, I did not know that Baby Keem actually had a verse on this song because it did not sound like Baby Keem on that song. I ain't gonna lie. But I looked at the Genius thing. It said that Baby Keem was the one who like started the song and he was on that verse. The hook is the Momo Boyd. I think I'm saying it right. But I don't like Kendrick's verse on this song. I feel like a lot of people don't. But yeah, I mean like Kendrick and Baby Keem usually have good songs like Family Ties, Hillbillies. What's that one song called? Ranch Brothers. All those songs are really good. House Money. Again, I just don't like Kendrick's part. Like him saying "I smell something." Like that is one of the worst parts of music I've heard this year. I'll be honest. But Baby Keem's verses on this song are great. The intro to the song is great. Kendrick ruined it again. Kendrick ruined it probably this whole album. I ain't gonna lie. I'm Not a Lyricist. Great song. Um, Baby Keem always makes songs that like are all over the place, but it like works out in Baby Keem's favor. And that's what I'm Not a Lyricist kind of feels like to me. But still a great song in my opinion. One of the best songs on the album. Sex Appeal. I'm never gonna listen to this song fully. As soon as I heard like the first 10 seconds, I know this is some GNX bullshit. Like I skipped it immediately. Highway 95, great song, deep song. Um, it's a good song. I think it's kind of similar to I'm Not a Lyricist, and this is the only problem that I have with the album. I'll say, um, not only does it kind of repeat things that we heard on the Black Blue, but the whole message on the album is kind of repeated between like messages between his grandma, messages about his mom, messages about like how he was treated when he was younger. All of that is repeated, but it's not repeated in like a sequential matter, if that makes sense. And again, I'm not one of those people who like look too deep in the message of music. Like the song's still good. I'm still gonna listen to it when I visit the album. It's just like instead of going into separate parts of what happened to the childhood, he's kind of repeating it throughout the album, which is kind of annoying. Or just like he's repeating it and then adding one more detail, something like that. Circus Circus Freestyle, very creative song. Um, I like it, but like I feel like it could have. I don't know. There was almost like too many like flow switches on that song, almost. But definitely a great beat. Like definitely like a hype song for sure. And the third part grew on me because at first I listened to the third part. I'm like, all right, this is too extra, but no. I think the second part, like the middle of the second part is Loki where it's like kind of like to me because he's like switching his flow too much, and some of the flows I just straight up don't like. But maybe I need to listen to it a couple more times. Maybe it'll grow on me even more. Dramatic Girl is probably the best song on this album, and I never thought that like I would listen to a rap album and think a singer song is the best album. Man, singer song is the best song in the album, but it low key is. Like it just one of the happiest upbeat songs I've ever heard. But it's made by Baby Keem, bro. I didn't even think Baby Keem had this in his bag, and that's what this album really is. I feel like Baby Keem was just showing off his bag. I feel like this is almost like a or Dark Lane demo tapes, Drake type of vibe. Cause like obviously that wasn't the main album, but it's just like some songs that hold you off. Cause Baby Keem just confirmed, I think today, that Child with Wolves is still an album that's gonna drop at some point. Hopefully it drops this year or next year, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, this is just like a placeholder project. Cause we didn't even know Casino was a thing until he just came randomly on Instagram and was like, "Hey, Casino dropping on February 20th." So this is one of the best. All of these songs are great, by the way. But Dramatic Girl is a top three Baby Keep song ever. No Blame is a great song. The deepest song on the album. The most focused song on the album. And uh, again, it's just like some of the stuff that he said in the album about like his childhood and stuff like that is repeated on this song, but it's like actually made in like a focused manner. That's why the song itself is good, but like it's not a song that you like necessarily come back to. Like I don't know how to explain. This song doesn't have a lot of replay value because it's like a very sad, down song. Like it's like a depressed ass song. So I don't know how much replay value the song has, but it's still a good song. Now the album in general technically has its highs and lows. Um, Again, there's a lot of great songs in this album. It's just like Sex Appeal is the only real bad song in this album. I would never listen to Sex Appeal. The House Money is like whatever. Maybe you can get away with playing it in the car. Maybe you can try to ignore Kendrick saying "I smell something." Like, bro, that's so trash. Um, and again, you could probably listen to Good first if you skip Kendrick's verse when it comes on, because the rest of the song is really good. But I think Baby Keem had amazing performances on this album. I think some of the worst parts on this album is when Baby Keem is not rapping, like, or when Baby Keem is not on this song. Like, obviously, there's some parts where he's like singing ish, that I ain't mean like necessarily rapping, but this is definitely a great step, a right step in the direction. Wait, I don't know what I'm saying. Good step in the right direction. That's what I meant to say. Hopefully, Baby King doesn't take 5 or technically it's 4 years off music again because that was bad. I don't think he should have ever did that. Hopefully, Child Wolf Wolves actually drops within the next year. Hopefully, like late this year or like 2027. Because Baby Keem's a young rapper. I don't think he should be waiting 3 to 4 years to drop music because like that just doesn't make sense. You would literally get more money if you just drop Child Wolf Wolves like later this year. But I don't know. This is my opinion. Let me know what you all think about Casino. I think Casino top 3 album of the year so far. We've had some good albums, so that's not like a diss or anything like that. if I had to give Casino a rating, I would give it like an 8.5 out of 10. But let me know what y'all thinking in the comments. Goodbye.